Hi friends, welcome to today's video. It's been a while since my last video and I'm going to tell you more about that in a little while. But in today's video, I'm going to share with you some spring and Easter on a budget, shop your home, thrifted decor ideas. So if you're in for that, then keep on watching. So as you can see in the back already, I had my spring decor up, or my early spring decor, and I didn't get a chance to share that with you. So you're gonna see that in today's video. But the essence of today's video is that I'm going to be adding some Easter decor to it without completely rearranging my decor. Now for fall and Christmas, that is totally not the case because I like to start with a clean canvas then. But for spring and summer, not so much anymore. I want to make it easy on myself, so I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot, but I do want my decor after winter to have this fresh spring new life vibe to it. These are all my Easter decor. I did cut back to 3 bins, as you can see. One bin is for my bunnies, one are for the large Easter eggs, mostly ceramic, and some miscellaneous. And then I have this small bin for like these vase filler eggs. And you guys, I've been feeling so much more happy since I did the big purge for my Easter decor. And I think I can just rearrange things every year and do things differently with just this decor that I have. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I had my spring decor up, or my early spring decor, and how I'm just going to switch out some things for the Easter decor, making it so much easier on myself without having to put in so much effort and energy into decorating. I want decorating to stay fun for me, and it wasn't if I had to bring out all those bins and clear out everything. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that for fall and Christmas that will still be the case. So let me show you how I had it decorated. So this is my Credenza, and you guys, I recently thrifted this gorgeous blue lampshade, and you won't believe it because I paid only €1 for this, and I actually got 2 of them, so you're gonna see the other one later on. Now that goes to show you guys, you do not have to break the bank to decorate your home on a budget. To me, a budget is always as low as possible because I do not like buying new stuff in the store. I do, but I do not want to break the bank doing that, so I do thrift a lot. Now this is what I had here, and now these orbs here, I did purchase these new. I got them right after Christmas, and you can still see a price tag here because I wanted to show you that. And these are, I got 4 of them in total, and they were buy one get one free. So I got 2 of these smaller ones. This one was $3.99, so I got 2 for $3.99. And these larger ones, you guys, look at how stunning. I absolutely adore these, and I wanted to pick these up because I want to be using them year round. But well, actually it's going to be for the spring and summer season, and I got this from Entryway, as you can see. And the larger one was $4.99, so I got 2 of these for $4.99, and I thought that was pretty affordable. So like I said, I'm not going to be switching these out for the summer. It's going to stay like this, and I might be changing up a little bit, but not too much. Now I want to show you here the stems that I have here, and you might remember this from one of my earlier videos way back. I recently picked up this one, at a thrift store, and I was so happy to make it a set, as you can see, and I think it is stunning. And I like bringing in greenery for spring and for summer. So what you're gonna see me do mostly is maybe change out the vases or just the stems. I also like to bring in florals. Now let me show you how I had my dining table here. So I made this this floral arrangement using different florals and picks, and I'm really loving how it turned out. And this vase is also a new addition that I thrifted. Now you guys, believe it or not, when I'm thrifting, I do not want to pay a lot for the decor that I find. It has to be like a couple of euros, and that's it. If it goes like over 5 or 6 euros, I'm really hesitant of picking it up. And even if I like it very much, I just do not feel like it's worth it, because to be honest, we do not need any more decor. We have so much as it is. So for me, it is keep it as, well, I want to say cheap, but that sounds cheap. But keep the price as low as possible, because if you get tired of it, you can easily get rid of it without feeling guilty. So back to the table, and here I got the other yellow one and the blue one, and I had like of those moss stones, foam moss stones, and I got this little vignette here, just keeping it simple. So let's bring in some Easter into this space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to be adding a few eggs and bunnies to my decor, keeping it simple. Also for when Easter is done, it's simple to take down and store it away. Now you guys, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's been a little while, and to be honest, it's been some time now that I've been thinking about yeah, it is hard for me to say, but I've been thinking about quitting my YouTube channel. And the reason for that is that it is taking up so much of my time. I noticed that every time that I am not putting out content, I'm feeling so much better because I don't feel a pressure to record. And as much as I love sharing it with you, decorating is something I really enjoy doing, but to take out the camera and a tripod and creating the video, that makes it so hard, because if I want to make a video of say 30 minutes, that takes me like a half a day of filming, and I only have the time on the weekends. So most of my weekends I am busy working on a content for you guys. Not too long ago I already took a step back by creating less content, and I am really thinking about quitting it altogether. And I am really struggling with this because I like bringing you content, but I feel my heart has to be in it as well. And on the other hand, I really do want to enjoy my weekends to the fullest, you guys. So yes, this year we're gonna see what my actual direction is going to be, if I'm going to continue, and if I do, in what degree. So that explains why I've been absent for a few weeks. Now that this area is done, I'm gonna finish up using this rhubarb wax melt by Air Pure, and you guys, it smells amazing. It does say it burns up to 150 hours, but that is totally not the case. I noticed that one of these pieces go up to max 4 hours. So you do the math. Now here is the finished look, and I'm really loving how this turned out. Very simple, very spring-like. Here on my TV stand, I kept it really simple for spring. I recently thrifted these two vases and I'm gonna show you that in a bit because they were so affordable. And I put just one stem of carnations in one of them. And this, oh my, you might have seen this on my Instagram page. I got this from my mom from her trip to I think it was Egypt, and it is such a stunning piece, you guys. I love it, and this is gonna stay with me a year round. But anyway, this is how I had it here on my TV stand. So I did keep the price tag because I wanted to share that with you. This smaller one I got for 50 cents and this larger one for €1. Now that's the way I like to thrift my decor. And I'm gonna keep it real because I like it as cheap as possible. And like I mentioned, if I get tired of it, I can easily get rid of it without feeling guilty that I paid so much for it. And I've been watching YouTube for some years now and hearing everyone saying on a budget, and of course a budget is for everyone different, but sometimes I look at the prices that I'm thinking, is this actually your budget? Because to be honest, decor is something that is not lasting. It's not an investment. So actually, it's just throwing away your money. Now, I recently saw this video. I don't know if you know Sheryl. Her channel name is iSTYLEMYSTYLE. I highly suggest you go over to her channel and watch that video. I will link it in my description box below. If you are struggling with home decor, kind of feel like you have this addiction, you want to buy, because I know how you feel and I think a lot of us is in that place. She made a video on this topic that is point on, you guys, so I highly suggest you go and watch it if you want some peace of mind. I did cut back on buying a whole lot of home decor. I still do buy home decor, but not so much anymore. I am picky on what I bring home, and most of my home decor, you know by now, is thrifted. So I am definitely not breaking the bank because I think my money is worth so much more to do so much better things with it than spending it on home decor. But anyway, enough on the topic. Again, go watch Cheryl's video because it is an eye-opener. If you're struggling again with this subject, it will definitely help you, giving you a whole different insight. And this is what my coffee table is currently looking like. I kept it very simple, not too much going on, just adding some of these white florals for spring. Now for Easter, the only thing I'm gonna be adding is this cute little bunny here on this side, and on the other side of the coffee table I will be adding some Easter eggs. this is how I have this space decorated for spring. Nothing too much going on, simple as it can be. And here is the other lampshade, you guys. I'm so happy with this. I love the fresh light blue for spring. Now I'm going to just remove these. I think that's it, and I'm gonna leave everything as is because of course these beautiful blossom, these are perfect for spring, and I can keep them until the summer, so that's what I'm gonna do. And by the way, I want to show you this hack. This vase, the opening of this vase was way too wide for these stems. They were spreading all over. So what I actually did is I put another vase inside of it. So in my winter decorating, you saw that I used some newspapers, and that was also an idea, but I wanted to try something different. And if, in case you do not have any newspapers or whatever, if you have a vase, that works perfect. Let me show you how it looked like without the vase inside. Let me put down the camera and show you. So I took out the vases, you can see, and this is what they look like. I think they are just spreading out way too much. I just don't feel it all that much. It kind of looks okay now, but I would rather have them be a bit more closer to each other. So I'm gonna be putting back in the vase now. And moving on to my entryway, this is how I had it decorated for spring. And I used some pink flowers. Some of them were new that I never used before, and I still had it. So that's, you guys, shop your home. You do not know what you come across. Now, I love the pop of pink here, and this bowl, you guys, this was also a thrifted find. I'm not sure if I already shared it with you because I've never used it before either, and I love it because you do not have to put anything in it. It is pretty by itself. With that being said, let's add some Easter touches to this area. And this is the end result. I am really liking how this turned out, and because this is a very small space, I kept it simple just with the pop of pink, and this is giving me all the spring vibes. And this is what the kitchen is looking like, or how it looked for early spring. And I got this beautiful arrangement here. Oh my, I am so loving this. And I was trying something new because these magnolia branches, I've had them for a while. These are thrifted, they were new from the thrift store. And I thought I would just mix them up with these blossom picks that I have. And I think it gives it a whole new vibe instead of only the magnolia florals. So yeah, I am really, really liking this. Now I am going to switch up this just a tiny bit. Actually, I'm not gonna switch it up. I'm just gonna add to it. And on top of my cabinet there, I have this, what is it? Oh my, I forgot. It's a bowl. I have this bowl with some greenery in it, some, yeah, as you can see. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just thinking of adding something on the side, something Easter. So yeah, let's do that. Now, I'm not gonna go overboard with the Easter decor here in the kitchen either. These are the items I'm gonna be using. I have this sign that I did DIY. Well, not the sign I bought like that, but I did add this crushed glass on it, and I am loving this. So this was one of the pieces that I definitely didn't want to part with. And the same goes for this Happy Easter sign that I got years ago from TK Maxx, I think it was. So yeah, I'm gonna be using these three eggs, and this was a DIY that I did some years ago, and I'm still loving this. And this cute little bunny here, I think he's adorable just with his round shape. So anyway, these are the items I'm gonna be using for in the kitchen. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that I was able to motivate you to shop your own home and decorate on a budget. Now, for me, this was the first time to decorate my entire space here within, I think I did it in less than 2 hours. No, I think about 2 hours, including filming. So that is a new record for me. And I am really happy because it was kind of like stress-free, very easy, and I really love the result. Now, I want to thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next one. Until then, always remember to live, laugh, and love. Bye, guys.